do all this cool stuff, but they don't want to pay the price for it. And into this scene comes the con artist that says, I'll give you this. I'll make you believe you can have new anointings. You can have new. Don't worry about the doctrine. We're going to do this. We're going to do that. There's all kinds of ways to give out gifts. And they actually train people to avoid the things that are holy and righteous and true, because people want a shortcut to ministry, a shortcut to spirituality, a shortcut to salvation. And they buy in to their pleasure, and they override their sense of understanding. They override their own desire to have the truth told to them. People are willing to believe a lie and be damned. And here we are as, I don't know about you, but I respect apostolic people. I respect apostolic preachers. And I want to use my 2 minutes here to say to you that we need to lift one another up and respect one another that are preaching this truth, because we are fighting a real fight. And it's not going to get better. It's not going to go away. It's going to be something of tremendous intensity in these last days. So pledge with me. Here's my little pledge. When it comes to prayer, I don't want to dumb it down. When it comes to worship, I don't want to dumb it down. When it comes to doctrine, I don't want to dumb it down. I want it to be real. I want to be real. That's what I like about apostolic people. For the most part, apostolic people are just real. Have you ever been around these people that are kind of putting it on and, they're kind of into all of this? Oh, I feel so wonderful. And, and they pretend they have no problems. I like apostolic people because when they have a problem, they gripe about it. It's like, these are real people. So the question of taking that which is so holy and just reducing it to silliness and reducing it to just some kind of con, taking the pulpit to manipulate people and to work people and to get people to follow you blindly, using your talents, your ministry, your calling just to enlist disciples unto yourself, and forgetting the importance of preaching the Word of God just doesn't seem like a good plan to me. And so from one preacher, I hope to some other preachers in this place, let's not allow this glorious message to be dumbed down. How could that happen? Because people seek easy ways. They seek pleasure. This world has so much stuff. There's so much stuff today. And preachers can become very popular just by saying, well, go after all the stuff of this world. Don't worry about any rules. Don't worry about how you dress. Don't worry about how you think. Don't worry about how you baptize. We can have church. It doesn't matter. And pretty soon church just gets dumber and dumber and gets more silly, and the songs get sillier. People writing songs today that are nothing more than they're just kind of ballads about trying to find your way back to salvation. It's songs written by backsliders that are trying to pray through every Sunday night. There's no victory. There's no sustaining power. They're just kind of dumb songs. And you're supposed to worship. And it's pretty hard to worship. But give me a song about Jesus. Give me a song about the power of God. Give me a song that's positive, that has a message to it. Give me a song. There's somebody, I'm going to preach to you how you can have, everybody wants to hear, how can I have more power, and how can I have more of this, more anointing and more of that. Well, what about just how can I get closer to Him? Brother Richardson, I'm glad you're here. I love your song. Just to walk with Him means everything to me. See, that's a smart song. That's a song about getting closer to Jesus Christ. I sometimes say, how horrible it is to have to listen. I'm lost in the desert. I don't know where I'm at. I'm suffering from a bad attitude. My mama has left me, my daddy too. And my third wife is fixing to leave me as well. But thank God I finally made it to church tonight, and I can feel His Spirit. I just can't get in that. So let's get it back up there where it belongs. Get the message back up where it's a high message, a great message, a powerful message, an anointed message. Preach to me about Jesus. Preach to me about the cross. Preach to me about the blood. I'm not tired of it yet. I'm not weary with it yet. Some people say, I'm tired of that doctrinal stuff. I'm not tired of that doctrinal stuff. gets sweeter and better to me. Stand. God bless you. That was kind of what I was going to talk about today. I want to leave it there because we need to hear from these wonderful speakers. And we want to make sure that we just finish the day because Brother McCool is here, Brother Molenpaul is here. I want to hear from them. Now, look, we're right on schedule. Everybody say we're right on schedule. And Brother Molenpaul is going to come. He's going to help us to understand. Parents, pay attention. Pastors, pay attention. And then Brother McCool is going to come and talk to us about the doctrine and the pulpit. I believe that is his subject. And let me tell you, this man can do it. Brother Molenpaul, I really should introduce him as Dr. Molenpaul. We do respect the fact he's truly a PhD. He's taught in universities as well as high schools. He's taught, of course, in our Bible colleges. We thank God for Brother Molenpaul and Sister Molenpaul, who puts up with Brother Molenpaul. And this is a team. They're on the evangelistic field. They come to your church. They teach. They preach. And I'm telling you, he deals with a subject